Good morning. Hi, welcome on in, Twillister. Elstrich, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Good morning. Christian, Archangel, Simon, hi. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is well. I'm exhausted. I had to go out of town for my oldest's volleyball tournament. And it was just me and her and the 17-month-old who decided he had to be physically attached to me the entire weekend. So I am very tired. Unironically, I just got back into town and boy, are my arms tired because I had to hold the baby the whole time. Brothel, hello. Turtles, hello. Even last night, I was like, oh, okay, good. He'll be exhausted. He'll want to sleep. No, he did sleep. Only if I was holding him and only if I was sitting upright while holding him. I tried everything. And then finally, at some point, I just rolled into bed with him and he stayed asleep. It didn't wake him up. So I slept last night. I got into bed at 4 a.m., 4 in the morning, in my clothes, in my street clothes. And was literally like, had both arms completely wrapped around the baby and my head against his head. And like, that was the only way he let me sleep. So I am incredibly sore and tired. And it was a struggle. So I'm very much looking forward to Dad VT coming back into town. I don't remember if he's gonna be able to come home Wednesday or Thursday from work this time. So his baby will sleep for him. No problem. I sound like a crazy person when I'm like, he won't sleep. And he's like, what? He goes to sleep so easy. Not for me. I don't know what the difference is. I try everything. I do everything he does, and none of it works. The baby just wants me holding him physically while standing. I'm so tired. Anyway, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I don't know if any of you celebrated Valentine's Day. If you didn't celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope you celebrated Discount Candy Day on Saturday when they put all the Valentine's Day candy on sale. As I said in my little morning posts, that's my favorite holiday. It comes 3 times a year. Some people's favorite holiday is all you can eat pasta at Olive Garden. Mine is Discount Candy Day. For a local event? Well, I hope the local event was worth it. I hope you had a good time. You're celebrating it today? That's so exciting. Well, happy anniversary, Brothel. Happy anniversary. I hope you have a good date with your partner. Galileo, hello. Welcome on in. In other news for content creators, Bibinos, poor guy. His name is supposed to be Baby No Money, but you know, thanks to Iron Mouse, now everybody's just calling him Bibinos. Bibinos. But Bibinos said that his music catalog, except for like 3 different songs, is fully available for streamers to use. So like certain, well, like Edamame would not be one, and that's probably because not only is it a collaboration with another artist who hasn't given permission, but there's probably rules in place with distributors and record labels and stuff. Yeah, Bibinos. It's so cute though. Like, I think Bibinos is cuter, but the poor man, his frustration, because the name he had picked for himself was it's BBNO money sign. And so it's Baby No Money, but Iron Mouse on her stream called him Bibinos, and now it's stuck. The poor guy. But anyways, most of his music is safe to stream. He had Oshi Marks pre-VTuber Boom. Wait, what is that? Oh, yes. Poor man. Lubar, hello, my friends. Lubar, how are you? I hope you're well. Guys, Lubar is my favorite little voidling. Adorable. Plays a lot of retro games, challenging games, games that I would be terrible at. Lubar is a good bean. Y'all should go check him out. Yeah, no, he's been getting called Bibinos left and right. The poor guy. But his music is safe to stream, so it's kind of neat to know. That's the baby fussing. I asked, so my oldest stayed home because she said she had a headache after this weekend. And I'm like, you can't do these weekend tournaments and make me go through that and then just skip school because you didn't hydrate enough. Which naturally she got mad at me because it's like, I'm not just skipping school, Mom. I don't feel well. And it's like, okay, but you don't feel well because you didn't adequately take care of yourself. And we can't do these expensive tournament weekends if you're going to be missing school over it. And I don't feel like I'm out of line saying that. Whatever. So that was a bit of an argument. And then my second oldest had his birthday last week and he wanted to stay home, but he chose to stay home today. But then after this weekend of him being on my computer nonstop all weekend, I was like, I want to stream. You need to give me back my computer for like 2 hours. So he's watching the littlest one, who is outside at my office door trying to get in. He's trying to break into my office. Yeah, hydration is important. And it's like, you're an athlete. You should know that. Well, yeah, pants are like prisons. He's eating his pants. The toddler is eating his pants. I'm pretty sure you put your diaper too. Can you change him, please? That's not blanket you got there. Anyway, so I have a spare moment to stream. I'm gonna try to stream. Like I said, I want to start trying to stream 3 days a week, but if I can guarantee 2 days a week, that would be really nice. What flavor of pants? They're just cotton. They're just cotton. Blue. They're blue cotton. Oh, so tired. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm doing my best, but yeah, like just after last night and not being able to go to bed properly, I stayed up and watched Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, which is really funny. It's a good zombie movie. It's funny. And Cloris Leachman's in it. And then I watched Bloodsucking Bastards, which is a vampire movie that has Pedro Pascal in it, surprisingly. It came out in 2015. So I thought that was neat. That one was also really, really funny. Surprisingly. So kind of a gore fest last night. Just trying to keep myself awake because the baby wouldn't let me sleep. And now I'm drinking caffeinated gamer subs. Normally I drink caffeine free, but caffeine is needed today. Welcome on in, Book Mimic. Hello. I had a little sample packet of Shy Lily's Blowhole Blast. It's very tasty. And blue. It's very blue. So I'm drinking that. By the way, if you get gamer subs and would like to support Mom and Mom's streams as a VTuber and content creator, if you use code MOMVT at gamer subs, it helps support me. It makes me look good to the company. Honestly. It'd be a really, really long time before I could get a cup. I would like a cup someday. That would be wonderful. Let me look up. Oh, okay. This Friday and next Friday, so the 21st and the 28th, there is big partner-wide event where all partner codes get 21% off. So I'll probably push that pretty hard. And there's a new flavor dropping, a new creator flavor dropping on the 18th. That's not me. I asked once upon a time, let me see. That would have been a long time ago. I need to search the chat. Let me see. How many tubs needed to be sold before content creator gets their own shaker cup and then their own flavor? And the amount of unit sales is based on the amount mentioned in the yearly contracts. And I think for me, because I'm not super impressive yet, let's be positive, you have to have 2,000 units sold using your code before you get a cup. So in case you're wondering why it's usually like the bigger streamers that do it, it's because, you know, if somebody uses your code and buys 4 tubs, that's 4. But to get your own cup, you have to sell 2,000 units in a year with your code being used. So like I said, Code Mom BT. Code Mom was taken, by the way. I wanted Code Mom, but that was taken by a male content creator a long time ago. So surprisingly, but yeah. Let me see. Code Mom BT. They're trying to make it more accessible to smaller creators. I mean, there is money in the creator cups. People just collect them. Mom juice and it's just wine flavored. That would be interesting, actually. I wonder if we can make it like sangria flavored. I like sangria and I like Pinot Grigio, so. But anyways, in case you're wondering what it would take, that's what it takes. So it depends per contract, obviously. Different content creators get different contracts. And then, like, for example, like, you know, Shy Lily was so successful with her company that they allowed her to become a co-owner. So I imagine that like Shy Lily as a co-owner is like, hey, I had an idea for a cup, and they go, okay, bet. So yeah, actually I did have an idea for a flavor which I thought would be interesting because they don't have any flavors that would go. So I did try, you know, the snake oil flavor. I tried that once when I was sick, and just I needed water, but I was tired of tea. I didn't want any more tea, and so I tried that in hot water, and the snake oil actually tasted pretty good in hot water. And so I was thinking, it's like, why not do something that you would put in hot water? Or something that would be good in hot water, but also good in cold water. So I was thinking either like hot cocoa or like apple cider flavored. Now that I said that on stream, someone else will do it first, but you heard it here first, folks. My idea was something that would taste good in hot water or cold water. They already have tea, actually. They already have tea. I don't know what the requirements are for that, but no, I had an idea for like a comfort drink, like hot cocoa. So, hi, Deep House Mouse. And then, when you put it in cold water, it'll just it'll taste like hot chocolate, but cold, you know? So I thought that would be good. Because have you ever had like frozen hot chocolate? It's one of my favorite things. It's so good. But anyways, that was my idea. It was something that like it would taste good hot or cold. Which honestly, for content creators, drinking cold water, and I say that with a cold glass of Gamer Subs flavored water next to me. But if you're a content creator and talking, you're not supposed to actually be drinking anything that's cold. You're supposed to have it be either warm or room temperature for your vocal cords. So there's actually like, I've put thought into this. There's actually a purpose behind it, you know? Now watch, someone's gonna go and report to their favorite content creator who is much bigger than me and give them this idea, and they'll do it first. And I will be very sad. But anyways, that was my idea. So, but yeah, if you'd like to support my dream towards maybe someday getting my own flavor, which is going to be much more than 2000. 2000's for the shaker cup, by the way. I don't think I've ever had spicy hot chocolate, but I have heard really good things. But I've never had it. But anyways, maybe I should put the Gamer Subs code in a frame behind me. I have a frame, I think. Hold on. Let me see if I still have them as I don't know if I have them like let me see. I can do this. I can do this now. Picture frame PNG. That's not a transparent frame. That's a lie. So quick tip, if you're ever looking for a PNG, something that does not have a background, isn't actually white, but like is actually just a proper PNG like you'd want. When you go on Google Images and search, like I just typed in picture frame PNG. When you look at the images, if it's got the green and white squares, like the PNG squares, it's not actually transparent. Those aren't supposed to show. But if you click on it and it's white, but then in the viewing window that opens up, if it has this, so if on the search page, if it doesn't have those green and white squares, but you click on it to like focus on it and look at it better, and it has it there, it's a true PNG. Just FYI. Fun facts from Mom. That one is, do I like that one though? That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. All right, I want one that looks more basic. This one's probably good. It's a gold picture frame though. That's okay. All right. Let us see. All right, we're gonna have to move it down. I'm fixing this. I can't see chat at the moment though. I do apologize. Does it need to be, it needs to be behind me. So it's got to be behind VTube Studio. But so does the image. Let's see. All right, pictures. BT. Okay. All right, we've moved the frame somewhere where it won't get deleted. All right, image. Little picture frame, that's fine. Browse. Pictures, VTuber assets, Mom BT, stream assets. There you go. Okay. All right, we are going to not only need to make it much smaller, but we're also going to need to rotate it. Give me a second. Transform, rotate 90 degrees. All right, that should be fine, like on the wall back there, right? I'm gonna place it, and then we'll I don't know, is this too obtrusive? like right by my head. We can make it smaller. It's fine. We'll just make it smaller. Like there. And then all right, that has to go here. All right. Everyone, how's that look? Is that good? I think the picture frame needs to be moved back so it's behind me too. That's so funny. All right, there we go. Oh, anyway. Very subtle, I know. I'll put a little tape, like a sticky sticky note on it when it's 21% this Friday and next Friday. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, subtle is my middle name. Anyway. Planning on getting a kitten, what should you expect? That you should get one of those enzyme cleaners for pet accidents for a kitten. They don't come home litter box trained. So my advice would be, as part of your kit of things to have, things to prepare for the kitten, have an enzyme cleaner for the inevitable accidents that are going to happen in the house. Everyone thinks, oh, it's a kitten, they're small, but trust me, kittens can be very stinky, and you don't want something permanently stained if you can avoid it from a kitten. So that's my advice. Hi, Polly, welcome on in. All right, guys, was that a bit shameless with the save 10%? But you know, maybe someday. Also, when they say units, I think anything from the site counts. So a tub of flavor is a unit, but it's also they have gamer soups. They've got tea. They've got their AFK drink now. They're one that's supposed to help you go to sleep at night. They've got not caffeinated, if you just like flavored water. I'll be honest, usually I'm drinking non-caffeinated gamer subs. I just like the flavors. My favorite flavor right now, honestly, it's so silly. My favorite flavor is just it's just called Good. 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 And that's my favorite flavor, is Good, because it is good. And I think it's supposed to taste like a red slushie or like red popsicles. That's currently my favorite. Every once in a while I'll switch flavors though, so I'll let you guys know if my favorite flavor changes. But that's currently my favorite. But anyways, I was going to tell you guys about my trip. So I didn't say that I was going on a trip before I left, just for safety reasons. Everyone knows that the possibility of somebody, being weird is always there because we are on the internet. And so while for the most part, I trust all of you to not be weird, and if you saw me on the street or if you happen to be in the same area, I would be, for the most part, happy to meet people. It's just usually conventions are one thing. I will let you all know if I'm able to ever go to a convention, because I would love to meet community members there. But like when I'm on a vacation, not vacation, but when I'm out of town doing something for one of my kids, that's a different story. So I don't tell you guys before I leave town that I've done that. But we went to a tournament. We drove all the way to Savannah, Georgia. And Savannah, Georgia is gorgeous. It is also known as one of the most haunted places in the United States, one of the most haunted towns in the United States, it was fun. Pretty sure that my hotel was haunted, and not only haunted, pretty sure that it was an active gateway to hell. It was such a bad hotel. Normally, I make a habit of trying to find the cheapest hotel possible. That's usually a motel, and they're usually not in the greatest of shape. But this one was actually so bad that now I'm reconsidering my cheap policy, and I might be changing that policy soon. Thank you for that raid. Hello, hunted by ghost. I mean, sometimes. Thank you for the raid, Rantman. How was your stream? I hope you had a fun time. No, like I said in the Discord, I'm gonna have to pull together. I took pictures and a couple videos, and I'm gonna have to pull a presentation together. All right, well, have a good one, Rin. I'm gonna have to pull a presentation together. I'm gonna make a PowerPoint presentation for you guys. Not gonna lie, it was that bad. It needs a proper presentation. Good. What were you doing in your stream? Were you just chatting, or were you playing a game? Gaming. Well, nice. While I was there, the hotel room was so bad that I took pictures to document, and then I finally went down the second night and went to the front desk and was like, I need a different room. And the guy working the front desk was mad at me for staying a night and then complaining. And I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was upset because I waited that long to say anything. But I lost a lot of faith in people in general this weekend. So I think he was mad that I was complaining after staying for a night because it was fine for a night. Except it wasn't fine for a night. We just, it was the third hotel that we tried to check into. And I was tired and I just wanted to go to bed, even if the hotel room was worse than trying to sleep inside Satan's butthole. The first hotel we were going to stay at was a Motel 6. Oh, a chain. That should be safe, right? A Motel 6. That's a nationally recognized chain. So that'll be fine. And I paid on hotels.com's app, and we get there and the lady at the desk is like, nope, sorry. We don't actually have any rooms. I don't know why the app did that. We don't have any rooms. Sorry. And then just left. Like, she didn't even stick around. She wasn't apologetic. Nothing. Like when she didn't actually say sorry. Sorry. Because I would have said sorry. Oh yeah, no, we don't have any rooms. I don't know why the app did that. We don't have any rooms. You can't stay here. We don't have any rooms. And then just left the front desk. So no help, not even apologetic, nothing. So then I booked another hotel real quick. This one was $5 more expensive per night on the app, but I just booked the next cheapest, and we drove all the way there, and we got there 10:54, and the security guy was outside, and he was like, oh, well, if you don't have a room, they stop check-in, the office closes at 11, so you better hurry. And I'm like, well, that's weird, because you would think that somebody needs to be on the premises in case something happens, but okay. And I go in the office, and it's this girl, a young girl, probably in her 20s, hopefully. Actually, she might have been younger. I have no idea. But this young girl is sitting there with her boyfriend, who reeks. Absolutely stink cloud of weed around this kid. He was like Pigpen from the Peanuts gang, but it was weed smell. And she sits there looking at me. She's like, oh no, sorry, we're closed. I'm like, you closed at 11. She's like, yes, that's right. I'm like, it's 10:54. Your clock on the wall says it's not even 11. And I booked a room. I'd just like to check in my room. She's like, oh, well, actually, because we leave at 11, we stop checking people in at 10:30. So your policy is to just, without telling anybody, Siri, no, stop it. Go away. Ugh. So the policy is not that you close at 11. It's that you just randomly decide when you stop working and then you just sit there and wait out the clock till 11. So I will be I'm never a Karen when it comes to these things. I can put up with a lot, but I will be writing to the Better Business Bureau and to that particular establishment, because I'm sorry that the girl should not be working there if she doesn't want to actually do her effing job. So we got there before they closed, and she still turned me away. And so then I get to the last hotel, called the Gateway Inn. And fortunately, there's somebody else there too that's trying to check in another room. They're trying to book 2 rooms. So it's like, okay, well, it's not just me then. And this old man comes shuffling up and checks us in. And I got there at like 11:05. And he wasn't done checking me in until 11:40. It took him that long. And he told me very confidently, like very proud of himself, that I was booked for room 119, but he changed my room. Big smile. He changed my room. So I was going to be on 216. I was like, okay. And if you look into Discord, that's just the doorknob to the room. So like I said, I had quite the saga just even getting a hotel room to stay in that night. Didn't even get into the room until 1:45. And so I was like, I'm just going to sleep. This hotel room is the worst thing I have ever seen in my entire life, but I just want to sleep. And my daughter needed to sleep because she had another day at the tournament. Cutie, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Happy 10 months. Thank you. Oh, I was so tired. Whoop! I'm trying to charge my phone while I there's probably enough charge. We can so it'll stop falling over. But anyways, yeah, at that point, we were just gonna stay the night because we needed to sleep. But it was just 2 queen beds, and I had the baby up in the bed with me. And then the next night, I documented everything in the room, but then also went and complained, and the guy got mad at me. But he moved me to a different room that was much better. The only thing wrong with that room was that there was a used little hotel shampoo bottle in the shower. So I guess they just missed it. But they moved me to a handicap accessible room. And I have a feeling that they kind of have to keep those up to snuff because if you need a handicap accessible room and they've left it trashed, you will absolutely report them. So that one was okay. There is still a cockroach in it though. So they had cockroaches too. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to do a whole this needs a proper presentation, proper deep dive into my experience. I might not be able to have that ready for Thursday, like I had wanted, because I have so much to do this week. But I will be doing a presentation on the hotel room from hell. Don't worry, and I will schedule that. So don't worry, you guys won't miss it. That was my stay. And then at the convention center, they had all the volleyball courts pushed so close together, set up so close together that I wasn't able to push the baby stroller around really. So there was no option for me to entertain the baby that way. I would have had to have left and walked around the outside of the convention center, which meant that I would have been missing my daughter's games. So I ended up sitting, holding the baby up in my arms for hours over the course of the weekend. And so I'm very sore and very tired. This was not a vacation for me. It was like manual labor. You would get in trouble for washing all of the bedding every day? Wow. Yeah, fortunately, I brought my own towel. I brought my own blanket, and I brought my own pillow. I learned my lesson at the last tournament. which was fine. It was actually a beachfront. But the hotel still wasn't like the greatest. I swear that hotel, I swear I heard rats in the walls. And no, this is not a reference to Lovecraft, although that's a great story. But no, I literally heard chittering and little feet running around inside the wall there. So, the next tournament, fortunately, is just a single day tournament. So there is no hotel motel to be had. We don't have to stay in a hotel the next time, but the one after that, I might have to talk to my husband and be like, I might need to splurge a little bit on an actual hotel versus these motels that are just not good quality. And you know, it's a shame too. My daughter didn't tell me where the convention or where the tournament was until like the day before. So all of the actual cute little kitschy motels and stuff, because Savannah has a lot of them. Like cute motels, that part of the appeal is that they are vintage and retro. And they were all booked up, so I couldn't stay at any of those. It's always better to just rent a van and bring a sleeping bag. Honestly, though, yeah, next time I might just be staying in the car. Because the baby doesn't care. If I wrap up in a sleeping bag with a baby, the baby would be fine. But I think that I would get reported for child neglect if I don't stay in an actual physical room. So, but like I said, next time, it's just a single day, so I don't have to stay anywhere. And then the one after that, I'm not sure. And it just so happens that all of these keep falling on weekends when Dad VT is working. So it's just me. I don't get a break. It kind of sucks, but before anybody goes, you're a mom, you signed up for this. I know, but it's certain situations are a lot tougher. If I need a break at home, I can just stick on Miss Rachel or The Wiggles on YouTube and walk away for 20 minutes and it's fine. I can go sit down. But at the tournament, that wasn't an option. I there is no downtime. So yeah, it was a weekend from Hades. It was terrible. And I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be home. I'm so done with that. And I'm not looking forward to the next time. But what am I working on? Other than that, I am working on some parody writing. Mistress Doom and Louis Vasquez Music just announced a competition. And I think I'm going to enter. I'm going to try to write a parody song and enter it in the competition. I'm also working on a Vroid model to have a 3D Vroid that looks one-to-one like me as close as possible, as close as I can get it. And then after that, I think I might try to figure out how to, because I have a VR chat model way back when I first started. I got a Vroid made, and I have I want a Twitter contest to have it converted to VR chat model. So I have one, but I don't feel like it's cute, but it doesn't look exactly like me. So Sophie, hello, welcome on in. Sophie, how are you? I don't think I have a mod here. I'm gonna have to do a shout out. Hold on. Underscore. Oh, maybe I misspelled it. I don't know what just happened. So Sophie, thank you so much for the follow as well. And Gabo Nikki, hello. You come to raid my fridge. Please don't. I don't know. I haven't cleaned it out in a while. There's danger of some of the stuff being expired. Be careful. Tread carefully, I suppose. Tuba, thank you for the follow. I'm doing just fine, Sophie. How was your stream? I will, okay? I just got done talking about like the worst sports tournament trip ever this weekend. It was my hotel room was so bad that I'm making a PowerPoint presentation and I will be presenting it on stream. It was that bad. Slapped stuff in Rayman Legends. Nice. I've never actually played that game, and my biggest exposure to Rayman was in that one, oh my gosh, wait, what was that one that it's like a Netflix cyberpunk show? Not Cyberpunk 2077. That's a different anime, but there's like a show. I sound like a crazy person. Hold on, give me a second. There's like a cyberpunk show on Netflix where Rayman is like a talk show host. Captain Laserhawk. Okay, thank you. That's what it's called. Okay, Rayhogs. I'm not crazy. Captain Laserhawk. That's right. It's actually a pretty good show. I recommend it. But that's my biggest exposure to Rayman. I haven't actually played the games, but I've seen it. It looks like a fun game. Yeah, they kind of took him in. They kind of took him in. It was a choice. It was a choice. For those of you that are new to my channel, hello, I'm Mom VT. That's short for Mom Vermont. You can just call me Mom. I know some people have been, they'll come and be like, well, I'm not comfortable with that. What's your name? I'm not telling you. And the deal is, if we ever get Twitch partner, my VTuber canon first name will be voted on by the community. So I won't have a first name until then. If ever, you know. So yeah, Mom Vermont. I'm trying to get back to a regular streaming schedule, but unfortunately, because I've got a 17-month-old, I can't always guarantee like what my streaming schedule is, but I am going to be trying to stream, you know, around lunchtime a couple days a week. So 14 of them. Oh my goodness. Kind of full of mamas though. Wait, I need context for that statement, Sophie. Like model mamas or like real mamas? Or are you a fan of the mamas and the papas? Yeah, the only name that's off limits is Susan. Canonically, Susan is my next door neighbor, and we hate Susan. Susan is the worst. We hate Susan. In fact, I really wish that I could figure out how to do the TTS thing where Susan would just pop up at the window and talk. But yeah, we hate Susan. Susan is literally the worst. Oh, got it, Sophie. All right, well, that's cool. That's neat. Although I can see, but like, I hope it wasn't overwhelming. I hope they were all loving and supportive parents, because that's what every child deserves. I am, Keg. Thank you. One of your moms is a hamster? What? Only overwhelming when you get grounded. It sparks a chain reaction of groundings from time to time. See, that's why communication is important. I feel like that's a coordination issue. I'm a big proponent that like, yeah, like there's consequences to your actions. So there, you know, sometimes a punishment is needed, but you should only have one punishment for the crime. I don't agree with stacking punishments for one transgression. I think that's unfair. RN Jesus, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, chat. Chagger, thank you. Stretch. Uh-oh. I hear an unhappy baby. Ah. Earlier you missed it. The baby removed his pants and then tried to eat them, which I'm rather proud of his protesting skills. He knows what he stands for. He's very anti-pants. I appreciate that, Sophie. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hi, buddy. Come here. Yeah. Hi, honey. Here's a wee bab. Oh, it's tracking the baby. Hi. You say hi, chat? It's going to be one of the earliest sentences I teach him. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Oh, hi, mama. Hi, Rat. Thank you for the biddies.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are wondering what the baby's nickname is going to be on stream. I've decided on Kid because you know, either that or Baby VT, but eventually he's not going to be it. Because he's recently gotten this habit where he'll steal cans from us and he chews on the cans like a goat, like a little baby goat. So oh, yeah, that's tracking the baby. Just call me Aqua. Okay. Well, Aqua, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Buddy, what are you... Please don't change my displays around. Please? Don't break my stuff. You're breaking my stuff. And I can't see chat now. Why'd you do that, kid? He stole my mouse. And now I can't... Yeah. Oh, you want the mouse again? Okay, that's fine as long as I can see chat. Oh, goodness. Youngest is almost in kindergarten. My second youngest is in kindergarten. There's a bit of an age gap there. But my second youngest also is on the spectrum. So we needed to... She needed our attention. She needed our attention and focus for a while, so... and now, like, I'd always wanted a big family. I had actually wanted one more, hypothetically. And then after having him, every single pregnancy and delivery, we've had awful complications that if we actually ever sat down and I regaled you all with the tales of all my horror stories from having babies, a lot of people would probably choose to not have children. And Dad VT was finally like, you know what? I know that you wanted another one, but maybe you should concentrate on, maybe you've been lucky so far. And I was like, you're right. Maybe I should concentrate on not being dead or disabled from this. So, buddy, what are you mad about? You threw it over there. You threw it over there. Why are you getting mad at me? I'm gonna have to put this up there. And I'm gonna have to close this that you opened. Okay, I think we're good. In 18 years. Yeah, I mean, my second oldest is 14 now, and he had said when he turned 13 he wanted to be a content creator, and I was like, I will be your mod. I will support that dream. And then he hasn't done anything towards it, so never mind. Maybe this one will be my little gamer child. We'll see. There's gonna be 14 in April. They grow up so fast. You blink and suddenly they're teenagers with attitude. But not Power Rangers, which is very disappointing. Not saying I'm disappointed in my kids. I'm just a little upset that none of them are Power Rangers. Hi. Hi. Your brother's been gone for a while. I guess he had to poo. Heard the new U.S. administration is giving extra money for parents. I hope it's true and it helps. They're cutting the tax credit that parents have for their kids. And the tax credit for children is like up to $3,000. And I highly doubt the U.S. administration is giving parents $3,000. So odds are that they did something that sounds good and they're cutting something else that's better. Because that's just how that works. I try not to get political on here, but they're not making it easier for parents, trust me. Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder for a lot of parents. I'm very fortunate in the sense that I'm actually very fortunate that I'm not that I don't have a bunch of young ones. Apropos of nothing, something I recently learned in history. Apropos of absolutely nothing. This is not political. This is just us being historical. Because I've just recently learned this, and I was like, it's not something that you get taught in U.S. schools, not even in AP Euro history. This is like new information to me, and I found it fascinating. But during Nazi Germany, like I said, apropos of nothing, this is not me being political. This is historical information. I actually found it fascinating. Nazi Germany, they wanted to encourage women to have more children. So if a woman had 6 children, she would get an award, like a national award. Let me look up what it was called. The Gold Mother's Cross, the Cross of Honor of the German Mother, was introduced in 1938. So it was the Gold Mother's Cross. It was the official name of it was the Cross of Honor for the German Mother. And so that was if they had 6 children. Now, if you had 10 children, Adolf Hitler himself would be the godfather to your 10th child. So that was how they encouraged people to have more children. Was what an honor that your 10th child would have Adolf Hitler as his godfather. Or hers. Now, the caveat of that, though, was if your 10th child was a boy, they had to be named Adolf. It was a requirement. But yeah, so, and that was just something I learned. How wild. That was what they did to encourage families to have more children, encourage women to give birth to more children. Was you would get a nationally recognized award for 6. That's it, though. It was just an award. It was just a gold cross in a box. It was just a badge. You basically got like a Boy Scout badge. You got the Mother's Gold Cross for 6 children. And if you had 10, if the 10th child was a boy, you had to name them Adolf, and Hitler was their godfather. Isn't that absolutely wild, though? Like, I didn't learn any of this in school. I just recently learned this. I was just like, geez. But I'd also like to point out that a gold cross badge, a little medal, is not gonna help you take care of or afford your children. So, yeah, you had 6 kids. Here's your attaboy. Isn't that fascinating, though? And then, I mean, like, after World War II, I'm sure that there were a lot of people that were like, lying about their name. I say a lot, but it's like having 10 children is actually incredibly difficult to pull off. So, but there were definitely, young men and little boys that probably very quickly were trying to change their names. So, but yeah, so historically, starting in, what did I say, 1939? No, 1938, excuse me. They had a national award for women to have more children. So, apropos of nothing, that's not me being political. Disclaimer. Although, if any current sitting governments introduce an award or a medal or some sort of national honor for having a certain number of children, I think that we should probably take that as a bad sign. Apropos of nothing. This is not being political at all. Of course not. But anyways, no, that was just like history is so weird, guys. History is like I love learning history. I absolutely love history. I love learning the weird little facts of history. Sleep, thank you for the follow. Like it's February, so Black History Month. Something that I never learned. We learned about Rosa Parks. About her not moving from her seat in the bus, that protest or whatever. It wasn't a protest. Rosa Parks sat in the first, she was in the black section on the bus. It's not that she did not sit in the front seat of the bus. She wasn't up by the bus driver. Rosa Parks got on her bus and sat where she was supposed to. She was in the black section on the bus. She was in the back of the bus. Unfortunately, it was like rush hour, so the bus was very crowded and there weren't enough seats for the white people to sit. So the bus driver stopped the bus, walked to the back of the bus to where the black section started, and told her she had to move so that white people could sit. And she said no, because she was in the section that she was told she had to be in. So that's the difference. Me growing up learning about Rosa Parks, I thought that it was like some planned protest. No. She was just going about her day. She did what she was supposed to. She sat in her section. She was minding her own business. And the white bus driver went and tried to push her further. And she said no. And that's why she was arrested. And that's why it's important. And I need people to understand that. That was not what I was taught. There's an ad breaking process, so people are going to miss this talk. So I'll wait and I'll continue it in a couple minutes. But how fascinating. We've been taught the wrong history. I was never taught that. So when I say that I like history in the sense of I like learning real history, and I like learning the little facts. I feel like the little facts are what make history important. Because when you just simplify things and when you just gloss over history and you just get the Cliff's Notes, you miss those important details that make what happens why. The why of what happens. Why was it important? Why was Rosa Parks saying no, she wouldn't get out of her seat important? And it's not because it was a planned protest and she sat in the front of the bus in defiance. It's that they tried to push her even further. They tried to push her back even further, and she finally said no. And that's why it's important. So anyways, welcome back, everybody. I feel like I should repeat myself. I don't know. Did everybody hear the stuff I was saying? Who missed out what I was saying about Rosa Parks? Yeah. In American history, we get taught that, oh, she sat in the front of the bus, and when the bus driver told her to move, she said no, and it was a big protest. But like they don't like they just kind of gloss over it. So you kind of fill in the blanks yourself. And of course, we filled it in wrong. There was no planned protest on that bus that day. Rosa Parks wasn't part of a protest. Rosa Parks was just trying to get home or try to get to the store. I don't know where she was headed. She was just trying to take public transportation to where she needed to go. She was minding her own business. She just got on the bus, sat in the black section on the bus. Like she's told to. She was following the rules. She was following the rules set by white society. She sat in her section. She was minding her own business. She wasn't bothering anybody. But it was busy. and white people had to stand, and that couldn't stand. We couldn't have white people standing up in the bus when black people got to sit. So the white bus driver stopped the bus, walked back, and told her to move out of her seat. That they, even though that was the black section of the bus, she had to move and go stand in the back of the bus so that a white person could sit. And that was the point. She said, "No, I'm in my section. You told me this was my section. I am sitting in my section like you wanted. And now you're telling me to move." No. And that's why they arrested her, and that's why Rosa Parks is famous. But they didn't teach us that in school. They just taught us that she sat on the bus and they told her to move and she said no. Kind of a lot of important details missing from there. Kono Tomo, my friend. Guys, Kono Tomo just got partner recently. He's a good bean. Go follow Kono. He actually talks about a lot of this kind of stuff too. He'll talk about some legal stuff. He is a lawyer. He's a high-powered lawyer. Knows his stuff. And he'll talk about kind of the same stuff. And like the legality of it and stuff like that, and kind of breaks it down that way, which is a very interesting perspective, and I recommend. But yeah, we're talking about history, Kono. The Cliffs Notes, Nazi Germany, they had an award that they gave moms for having 6 children. And if you had a 10th child, Adolf Hitler was the godfather. But if it was a boy, that 10th child would need to be named Adolf. I guess girls, it didn't matter, but so that's how they encouraged people to have more babies back then. And then we just talked about the actual history of Rosa Parks on the bus. Yeah, it was like they were trying to victimize themselves by saying it was some protest. And yeah, I agree. But it was like she was just trying to go about her day and she followed the rules that they said, and then they changed the rules on her and she went, no. And genuinely, I feel like that makes what happened so much more impactful. She was just a regular person. She's just a woman going about her day, just trying to get where she was going. She wanted to be left alone. And they pushed her and she said no. And that's why it's important. And that's why we should know who Rosa Parks is. And that's why we should know her story. Protests are important, but I feel like knowing what actually happened on that bus that day makes it matter so much more. Grizzly, hello. I'm doing just fine. How are you? I think a lot of history and social upheavals and change happens not necessarily because people just want progress. I think there's a rubber band effect where people will let you push them only so far. And when you cross that line and you push them too far, they will push back. And I think that's the difference. Protests are important, but it's not a protest that makes change. What makes change is when people decide that they've been pushed too far and they push back. Apropos of nothing, this is not me getting political at all. Absolutely not. Of course, we're not getting political because being political on stream is what I've heard is streaming suicide, and nobody likes that. And we just talked about how someday I'd like to have my own waifu cup in Gamer Subs flavor, so we can't commit suicide, career suicide now. Anyway. Also, Konotomo, I'm going to be making probably like an actual presentation about how horrible my hotel room was this weekend. And I was thinking of trying to schedule it and actually having like guests experience my story in real time. And I didn't know if you'd be interested in being there for that. I've been too afraid to like organize any sort of collaborations, but I feel like, oop, hi buddy. But I feel like this might be worth it. But yeah, the desk is, you're too tall to go under the desk. You're too tall now. Hey, you bonked your noggin. Someone looks sleepy. Huh?
I said indeed, but it doesn't want me.
Well, he might want milk. And did you change him or did you leave him in stinky poo? Did you change his diaper? Okay. Yeah, he stood up underneath the desk and bonked his head. All right. Sir D, thank you for the or Sir Die, thank you for the follow. Sleeps, thank you for the follow. And Grizzly Hades, thank you for the follow. Hi, sleepy boy. Woo! You're following that. Don't wiggle so much. Oh. Gotta go. All right, well, have a good one, Grizzly. Thank you for the follow. Babu. I think you might have a conniption, honestly. Like, you're gonna be so upset at how many safety code violations there were in this hotel room. Brand new niece, congratulations. Oh, congratulations to your family. I hope everything with the labor and delivery goes well. I hope it's a healthy, happy baby. Can you go get him a milk bottle? Thank you. Hi. But anyways, yeah, no, I had an exhausting weekend. Everything hurts. I'm dying. I wanted to go for like at least a walk.
Yeah.
Oh, she's already been born. Okay, well, I hope everything went well. And okay, I see. So you're going to go meet them in March. When you said you're going to meet them in March, I thought you meant that that's when they were being born. Because a lot of people, when they talk about babies, it's all euphemisms. Usually when people talk about childbirth and labor and pregnancy and stuff, it's all euphemisms because calling things what it is rather uncomfy. Delivered on Christmas Day. What a gift. What a gift. Yay. Thank you. Okay. All right, buddy. All right, baby's got milk. He's happy. He'll be happy for a minute. Very playful, yeah. That's the thing. Everybody wants to see the newborn, but a lot of newborns, their features are still kind of squished together. So like, unless it's your baby, I mean, a lot of newborns, especially if they're delivered naturally, they kind of look like a potato. And I say that having given birth naturally and with C-sections, and yeah, no, the one that was born naturally was kind of squishy. Like everything got kind of squished. So she kind of looked like a potato for a couple weeks until all of her features popped back out. And then I don't know, generally speaking, it's like everyone wants to like be like, oh, like a pregnancy, it's such a magical time. No, it's not. It's uncomfortable and gross and unpleasant, but we do it because children are great and because we love our kids, not because it's fun or magical. But yeah, newborn, all the newborn does is cry, eat, sleep, and poop. That's pretty much it. Which is fine. I mean, they don't need to do much else, but it's not until like 3 months old that they start to actually kind of interact with you. They do a little bit, but they're so attached to their parents that they just, you as a new person coming in, they're going to be like, who the heck are you? I don't recognize your voice. I don't recognize your smell. Having no room to eat. I know it's miserable because like the baby is taking the place of like everything else. Everything else got shoved out of the way. Watched The Wild Robot last night. Utterly destroyed her. Skulltap, thank you for the warning. I will now never watch The Wild Robot because I don't want to cry. Thank you. Well, I mean, the 17-month-old's old enough that like he'll have to go to the bathroom, so he'll just like walk off by himself and then just squat. It's so funny. I thought he was too young for that, but he's already showing signs of like, if I really wanted to, I could probably force potty training, but I don't care to. He's a little young for all of that. Very like cathartic presentation of motherhood. Yeah, I don't think I can handle that. It'll be a little while before I can do that. Just like um, I put off watching John Wick for years and years and years because I knew about the puppy at the beginning, and there's no way you can't make me watch that. Now I've seen it, and it really is like that movie is a masterpiece. Just from a cinematic perspective, just every shot was a piece of art, but I still had to get through that beginning part, and it's too hard. I'm sorry. Can't tell me the puppy is going to get hurt. Absolutely not. Elagabalus invented the whoopee cushion to prank people. You know what? That checks out. I don't even question that. Yeah, it sounds about right. What a name, though. Elagabalus. We'll just call them Ellie. So anyways. Oh, it probably was. Yeah, I love weird little history facts. That's like my favorite thing. Weird little history facts and dad jokes. Those make me happy. You good, buddy? He's squirming. He's squirming and worming. My favorite dad joke that I saw recently was my friend took me to his garage and showed me his step ladder. He went, "Hey, here's my step ladder. I've never met my real ladder." I feel like it goes with the parent theme a little bit. I didn't take it. Oh, I mean, I took the history that I was required to in college, but now I kind of wish I could go back. But I got a degree to be an English teacher, and in the United States, that's kind of a useless degree right now. I might as well have gotten an art history degree. Am I right? Might as well have gotten an underwater basket weaving degree in the States, right? So I don't work as a teacher. I suppose I could always recertify somewhere, but I don't want to right now. It just does not seem to be an industry, for lack of a better term. Doesn't seem to be one I want to get into. It disappeared without a trace. Oh my god, I like that one. I've been learning Spanish for a long time, so if you got Spanish puns, if you got Spanglish puns, I would appreciate them. I like that one. That's good. You cook for a living now? I mean, it does say that in your name, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I need to write one of my stories down. Maybe I could be an author. What do you guys think? Tell stories for a living. I know that most of you have tapped into the VTubing community. I'm sure you're well aware of the customizable model that Suika released. Absolute dream of a model. It's gorgeous. I can't afford it. If I had that sort of FU money, I would have bought it just to play around with it. And then I also saw someone advertising. They basically have a masculine model. Same thing, totally customizable. And I'm like, once again, if I had playing around money, I would have bought it, because I've been telling you guys we needed to have a a dad VT redeem, but I don't have a model for it. And well, there's no full beard and there's no beard belt, like there's no like dad bod on this model. It's a start. Are you gonna toot on stream? Are you trying to toot or are you trying to poop? I'm kind of excited about it because just the possibility, like Suika's model's gorgeous, and I wish her, like, the fact that she'd been working on it so long, that it's as successful as it was, and it's absolutely, like she could have charged more for it. But yeah, it's just a fluffy mustache. We could do that. Actually, that'd be funny. Yeah, like a fluffy one. I don't know. I do draw some. Maybe I could do one, but I don't know if I could do a customizable model. I would need to learn how to rig. But maybe that's something down the line. Like I do have ideas for different assets that could be pinned to people's models. I thought that would be neat, but you know, things that you can stick on your model to customize the model. A dad PNG, maybe at some point. And I don't know if I would need to use a voice changer to be Dad VT, or if I should just try to sound like a dad. Like, hey, it's Dad VT. Hello, son. Are you winning the game, son? Or if I should actually use a proper voice changer. What do you guys think? Oh, goodness, Mungo. Oh, I think you're getting lewd in my chat. KG, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Maybe I need to move my 10% up thing down. I think it's interacting. It's like it's cross referencing, cross posting with my wait, how do I group things? Oh wait, okay, I see. Shift. Group selected items. GG frame. Please stop kicking my hand, kid. I love you, but please stop. Okay. Now that's grouped together. We'll just put it there. That's fine. SpongeBob announcer voice? I don't know if I can do that. I'd have to hear it. Hold on. What does it even sound like? Because when you say that, I think of the pirate. Are you ready, kids? And I don't think that's what you mean. SpongeBob announcer. Oh, the fish head one. I can't sound like that. Hold on. You want me to try to sound like this guy?
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror. Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big trouble.
So basically, you want me to sound like Takahata 101. That's what you're telling me. You want me to sound like Takahata, sounding like the announcer guy. Are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain! I can't hear you. Aye, Captain! Oh. No one clip that, please. I don't want to know what that sounded like. Oh my god. I don't know, maybe clip it. Maybe I need to know what that sounded like. Who knows? Anyways, Charizard Lord, thank you for the follow. Alright, well maybe someone should clip it. Oh no. I keep getting kicked in the arms. Yo, sup? Hey, if I did what? Real fame? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Mungo. Oh, I actually, when I was a teacher, I didn't just teach busy work. I didn't just hand you busy work. But I'm not a teacher anymore. I don't want to be. Not in the United States, anyways. No, thank you. They don't, like, no one respects teachers at all. So, no, thank you. You made a huge dent on your car? How? Actually, don't tell me. I need plausible deniability. Please don't tell me. If you don't tell me, then I don't know, and I think that's better. Can't stop kicking my arm. Guys, the little one is just across my lap, chilling, kicked back. No, I don't get the reference. It's probably after my time. I think I need you to understand that in VTuber years, I'm old as dirt. I'm 38 years old. I am old. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either. Sorry. But if you quote Homestar Runner at me, I know all of the references. Also, a lot of the things that were popular on Newgrounds and E-Bomb's world, I know those too. Omega, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Mungo, thank you for the clip. Aunt Rudy, there's ketchup on the table. So yeah, I don't know these references. Am I supposed to? I need to catch up with the new gen? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am now... that was Homestar Runner? Okay, apparently I don't know all the references. Blast tax. I didn't boing any. I dwove. I do not need to catch up with the new gen. As a mother of 4, I reserve the right to be out of touch and cringe. That is my right. I have earned that right as a mother of 4. I absolutely earned the right to be cringe and out of touch with the younger generations. You cannot take that away from me. You can claw that right out of my cold, dead fingers. I got a husband, yes, Dad VT. This August will be 10 years happily married, actually. It's Auntie Ruthie and it's ketchup on the computer. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I said, come on for Hoko gods. Said, come on for Hoko gods. Everybody to the limit. The cheat is to the limit. Everybody come on for Hoko gods. I'm sad when I'm flying. Not that hard to stay tuned in with the current gen. No, it's not hard. I'm just saying that I reserve the right to not have to do it. I've done my time, okay? I've done my time. I've skipped your generation. I could quote any Bluey episode in existence. Okay? I don't know who it is, but it's probably Fogo Gods. I mean, I already had to endure Skibbity Toilet. Yeah, like I already, like the fact that I even know what that is, give me a break. I have earned the right to skip 2 different generations nonsense. It's Decompi, and you can't stop me. Ow, can't stop. Girl Squad! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna embarrass myself, but I'm gonna play something for you guys if I can find it. Something I did recently and embarrassed myself for an audition, and I'm going to play just the very beginning of it, and you'll be able to listen, okay? Just give me a second. Cheerleader! So-and-so! What's her face? The ugly one! I love Teen Girl Squad. All right, you guys ready? I'm only doing this once, and then it's gone forever, okay? Except in my stream, but whatever. All right, listen. All right. I need you to ears up here, okay? Ready? Stick it out your yacht for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're so phantom tax. That was me. And it's gone. I did that for an audition. Thank you. It's gone forever. We're never speaking of that again. That was me singing, yes. That was me trying to sing in the traditional emo style. If you grew up in the 2000s, you know what I'm talking about. My dashboard confessional impression. You have to bear this burden now. I'm sorry. Believe it or not, Mom can sing somewhat. That was more me trying to meme. But remember I had pneumonia and then I got sick a few times. So I've put it off, but a while back I did commission a song commission from Popsky, who is enormously talented. Popsky with 2 Y's. But I was going to sing a lullaby, my favorite Sesame Street song. And so I'm going to record that soon and send it to him. I wonder if it's been so long since I commissioned it. I wonder if he forgot. And I'll be like, wait, what are you doing? And I'll be like, but I bought this from you. I purchased your services of mixing a song. Yeah, no, the words though. Yeah, that was me trying to be relatable to the younger generations, all right? But you guys have heard me sing lullabies on stream before and stuff, so that's what I'm going to record and put out there. And then I'm writing a parody song and I need to just record it raw vocals. It's not going to be mixed or anything because I'm going to enter it into the song competition that Mr. Stoom and Louis Vasquez are doing. I'm pretty excited about that. But I would like to start recording music. I have this whole parody album idea that I really need to start working on, so. And the very first song from that is going to be what I enter into the competition, so we'll see. Although I don't think I'll be singing. Depending on how the writing goes, it'll either be a song that I sing or it'll be a rap, actually. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, never again. We will never speak of that atrocity again. And we'll see if we can't, because if I get through on that audition, I can't talk about it. So we will never speak of this again. It never happened. What? What are you even talking about? I don't even know. I have no idea. So anyway. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Are you snuggling in? Are you gonna go to sleep now? You think it'll be neat? Well, good luck. I hope it goes well. Yeah, I feel like people are always surprised when I start singing, but I think it's because normally I'm singing quiet songs. I'm not belting it out. I only sing like that in the car when I'm by myself, so. Hi, baby. All right. Yeah, that's true. But also it's one of those things where I'm trying to be a little bit more versatile in my vocal range just because I would like to eventually maybe someday do voice acting. And while, yes, if I can just talk like myself, that's the easiest thing ever. But I would like to someday voice act, and that's hard to do without some sort of a vocal range. So I have to try to sound like mean or evil or BA or like a baby. Yeah. Why are you eating my sweatshirt? Makes you sound like you're shouting? See, that's the thing. Usually people have trouble with getting their voice to carry. Actually, that's the thing. Like right now, that's what I'm doing. Because I'm not speaking at normal volume. This is my mom voice, basically. This is my mom voice that I would always do, while I was holding babies late at night and stuff like that. And, but Scarberry, I think, sounds different than I do. So my original channel, which I would like to start doing content on there just for funsies. Right now, I think I, as Mom VT, Mom Vermont, have a better shot of someday getting Twitch partner, but I miss playing games. I miss the freedom of that. I miss just being silly on stream and I miss not having the constraints of having to be like appropriate. And Scarberry doesn't have to follow the same rules Mom does. So I would like to start streaming as Scarberry more often, but we'll see. No, it stands for VTuber. That's the joke. That's the joke, is that stands for Vermont. And honestly, if I start making any sort of music, I'll probably just go by Mom Vermont as my music name. I feel like it has a nice ring to it, kind of like Post Malone. Mom Vermont. It just like, it rolls well. Vermont, no. I think Mom Vermont has a good ring to it, so. Kid, why are you pushing? Yeah, I feel like it just kind of rolls well. Mom Virginia. See, exactly. Like Cottontail VA. Cottontail is clearly from Virginia. Obviously. Buddy, what are you doing? He does not want me. He's trying to take my headset off. He does not want me at my computer. Yeah, no, it means VTuber. So when you see it on, it's usually so in my case, Mom is too short of a name. Those are like, if you have a 3-letter name, that's specially approved. That's specially approved by Twitch, and you have to be a bigger creator than I am. So like Vebe, getting hers shortened to Vey was special. Bao, I think, got hers shortened, but originally Bao was Bao because you couldn't have a 3-letter name. Mom is too short. I would have to be pulling in a couple thousand viewers, I think. To be able to, I would have to be Twitch partner with a few thousand viewers to be able to negotiate to get changed to Mom and officially have the name Mom. But that's a goal maybe for someday. But yeah, Mom VT was available. I was shocked when me and my friends were talking and the idea for this channel was born. I immediately went and looked, and Mom VT wasn't taken, so I snatched it up. Mom VT is taken on like Twitter and things like that, though. So that's why on like Twitter and Instagram, I'm Mom VT _. But Mom VT, I think, is probably because there's some mom in Vermont that snatched those out. It also wouldn't help with the SEO. Yeah, exactly. So there's a mother already. Are you talking about Mother V3? Because I found her later and was surprised. Vermont gets all the good names. It's true. That's true. But a lot of times when you see on social media someone has VT at the end of their name, it's because the original name was already taken. Yeah, he's just hanging. Yeah. 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 Violet Orchid Rose, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Oh, another reason that I want to keep working on the Vroid, besides converting it to a VR chat model, it also will be easier for me to change outfits on Mom. So like, making a summer outfit for Mom will be a lot easier on a Vroid than it is on a drawn model that has to be rigged. So if I feel like making a Vroid that can be multi-purpose will help me reach my goal for what I want for content this summer a lot faster. But I still have the goal of learning rigging. Definitely. You think it's funny to grab my microphone, huh? Yeah, he thinks this is a funny game. Knocking my microphone out of the way. No! No! He's gonna smack the mic. If he does, I'm so sorry. I don't know what it sounds like. Stop. Stop it. Don't take my mouse. He took my mouse. Pancubus, thank you for the follow. Guys, welcome on in. It's worth it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I have no idea how that sounds because I haven't heard it myself. He'll just smack the microphone. Which people have asked me, like, why don't you do ASMR content? That's why. Is because I can't control when the baby is going to need to be on my lap and is going to just start dragging stuff around my desk and smacking the microphone. I don't think that's good. So. You having fun with the mouse there, kid? Somewhere I bought like the cheap off of eBay hamster-shaped mouse. Just so he'd have a toy, but I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, ASMR mom tries to make ASMR content, but there's a 17-month-old that's not having it today. It's just absolutely not tolerating this idea. Guys, we're 2 followers away from 4150. That's kind of neat. We're still growing somehow. I appreciate you guys being here and helping me grow. He doesn't appreciate it, apparently. He shook his head no. Yeah, he's saying no. But I appreciate it. Even if he doesn't. Decent and messing with done stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. I think like because I also feel like as far as getting art done versus getting a rigger, I feel like there are more artists than riggers. So there's definitely a need. Nobody needs me to draw a model for them. Nobody needs me to be their model mama, but they need model papas, so. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Mm-hmm. Oh. I feel like rigging the art for a VTuber model is technical in its own right. The different layers required and cutting and all that stuff. There's a technical aspect to drawing models that I don't think people appreciate when artists do it because there's so much to it. But rigging, I feel like anybody can learn rigging quicker but it's a lot of troubleshooting, and I think that's the thing. So it's like if you're good at troubleshooting, rigging would be a good idea. Yeah, don't shake the baby. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? All right, I thought he was gonna nap, but now he's woken up completely, so never mind. You went down? Doop. Where are you going? Why do I feel like you're gonna go ruin something? He just gave me the most devious look. And now he's leaving. Baby on the loose. Yeah, I want to learn rigging. My friend Fairbanks, who is an incredibly talented artist and animator and rigger. He does entire models for people. He's made me a model, actually. Gifted it to me, surprisingly. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys so you can see Fairbanks's work. Ignore the ridiculous number of models. Okay, I have a problem with indecision. I think it would be... I think it's this one? Let me see. Yeah! Guys, this is the model that Fairbanks made me. Look how cute she is. Okay. Yeah. So very distinctive style. If you've seen Fairbanks's work, you know it's Fairbanks's work. It's very distinct. I forget the toggles. Give me a second. It's been a while. Okay, I'm gonna have to look them up. Yep. Huggies. I did control. Okay. We had the idea for a hug toggle. Like, just bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Hug. Isn't that cute? I love it so much. So if you need a hug from mom. Gaming webcomic? Yeah, a little bit. I actually had an idea for a basically a dating sim format game, and I pitched it to Fairbanks because I was like, Fairbanks's art style would be perfect for it. I know it's not traditional anime, but it would be perfect. So, but Fairbanks is obviously very busy. But if I could get this game kind of written and like drafted, and I think I could probably do backgrounds. But if I could actually get this worked out, maybe I could commission some art for it. Yeah, the mouth, like it's so distinct. Fairbanks's work is so good. So, yeah, I might commission, or yeah, if I can get this game idea actually written out and start trying to draft it out, maybe I can commission Fairbanks for some stuff. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful model, and he did such a good job with it. I'm just so used to my very first model, which is why I use it more often. And then also some lore, if I can remember toggles again. I can't remember toggles. Hold on. Nope. Well, shoot. What were my toggles? I'm gonna have to look at this again. Sorry, everybody. So there's the bunny suit. Oh, shift. Okay. There's 2 mom VTubers now? I mean, I've been a mom VTuber for a really long time. So... I debuted in 2022. So the thing, it's a generic anime woman with extremely complicated clothes. It works because it's what people want. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you think it's done too much, but it's done too much for a reason because people respond to it. You know. If you want to draw the VTuber and complicated clothes just drive you insane, if you want to do fan art of any VTuber, generally speaking, even me actually, and I can show you why in a second. But if you want to draw VTuber art but you have trouble with complicated clothes, do meme clothes. Like do the Virgin Killer sweater. Do the there was that one that went viral with like the bathing suit with like the clear panel. Bunny suit. Hold on, let me see. Did I mess this up again? Hold on. There we go. Bunny suit. This is hidden lore, by the way. Mom had a life before she was a mom, and mom had various jobs before she was a mom. So why do you think I like bunnies so much? And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. But yeah, if you have trouble with the complicated drawing, draw fan art of your favorite OCs or VTubers as bunnies. Yeah. My Halloween costume from not last year, the year before, I was Big Mama for Halloween. If you know the Metal Gear series, you know who this is. Yeah. Yeah, so this was my Halloween costume for 2023. We've been doing a Halloween costume every year. So this was that year. I did a poll on Twitter and I asked if people wanted me to do a character from a movie or a character from a video game because I had an idea for each. And people picked video games. So here she is. And I'm going to do the same poll again this year. I have 2 ideas again, the same movie idea and another video game character that I think could be kind of fun. And I'll do a poll again and people will get to vote. Oh, good luck on your chemistry homework. And thank you. Sorry. But yeah, this was my Halloween costume in 2023. And Fairbanks added it and rigged it for me, which is it's beautiful. Let me see. Back it up. Look at the boots and everything. Da, 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 da. But yeah, the bunny suit is hidden lore. So those of you who are here, you're welcome. You get to know a bit of my hidden Mom BT lore. So, well, no, that's true, but and I'm not, it was a secret. I didn't actually say what the character was. It was a secret. It was the idea I had. And yeah. And so I still have the movie idea and I still have never told anybody what it was. And I have another video game character idea. Which either one of them, I think there's a video game for it. So whatever one people pick this year, if I can get the commission, or I'll have to make a whole new model and draw it myself. We'll see. But if I can get it for Halloween, I will get the game associated because I'll look it up. I'm not telling you guys what it is. Yep, there's a video game. So I'd have to find it. It was a GameCube game for the movie. For the movie character idea, and then the video game character idea. Obviously, obviously it's a video game character idea. So I know what we'll be doing for Halloween this year. That's another one, Skull Tap. You're right. So it's like if there's a VTuber that you want to draw and their outfit's too complicated, draw them in a mom sweater or in a sweater with the boob window. I don't have a boob window. But you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Lyra Bubbles. Hello. But this is like my standard outfit, except for my my secret lore and my Halloween secret lore Halloween. But Fairbanks is an absolute dear. Couldn't ask for a better friend. And I don't even know why he gifted this to me. He gifted this model to me. Yeah, secret lore. Yeah, because mom had a life before having children. Lyra, I hope you're doing well, honey. PB, you too. I saw on Discord I have a message from you. So I'm gonna message you back after I'm done streaming, and hopefully we can chat for a bit. Just on your time, whenever you have time, of course. Of course. But anyways, yeah, Fairbanks made me this model. And so I have an idea for a dating sim that would be kind of along the lines of Doki Doki Literature Club, except completely different subject matter, if that makes sense. But I have this idea, and I'm like, Fairbanks's art style would be so perfect for my dating sim game idea. And so I need to write it, and I think I can handle backgrounds and stick figures. So I'll just do mock-ups and do the whole thing, and then at some point, if I can actually get it almost all the way done, I can hopefully either work with Fairbanks, and we can basically be like, co-workers on the game, or I will just commission proper PNGs from him. We'll see. But yeah, so this is my other model. Da-da-da. Oh, and then I don't think I've ever shown it, but just for funsies, because a few of my friends all they all went business style. So I got a business style cheap emote or cheap model that doesn't really look like me. This is like a really cheap model on Booth. And so mom's ready for business. Mom's ready to go to work. Serious business. Yeah, serious. Mom's ready to go to work. Thank you. But this is a customizable model that I found somewhere. If I can find it, I know that I found it. Obviously, I need to look where the link is. I'll put it in Discord if anybody else wants to look at it, because it wasn't expensive, obviously. But yeah, this is mom in business mode. It's business. It's business time. Flight of the Conchords. Anybody else? No? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, mom never gets days off. It just changes. Yeah, I really like this model. I thought it's pretty. So, and the original colors are very different. Lawyer or office worker? I mean, if Konotomo ever has me on his stream, I guess I could be like, I can look the part. Not fluent in their discography, that's all right. Yeah, this is I would be the office worker. I'd be the administrative assistant. This is my administrative assistant model. So yeah. Yeah, so ta-da. Yeah, so I got a few models. I want to start drawing my own though. I have all these ideas for different redeems that people could do, like Momlin, a mom goblin, or a mother, So I need to get to drawing, and I need to learn how to rig. All these different ideas I have. But until I learn how to draw a little bit better and rig, I can't do them, so. And then there's the Suica model, which I would love to get a crack at, but I don't have money. I don't have $120 to spend like that. Not right now. Maybe we could do like a donathon one weekend or something and see if people want me to play with the Suica model. We can do that. Or that dad model that I retweeted. The mask model. Yeah, 120. I don't have that sort of money for a game. I saved up specifically for Hello Kitty Island Adventure because I wanted it. And then Dad VT is getting Monster Hunter Wilds, which I would love Monster Hunter Wilds. I would love to be able to play it with him, but he's going to get it first, and I'm going to play a little bit on his account to see if it's actually something I would actually put time in, because it's $70 and we can't just keep dropping money like that. It's too important for us to be able to, you know, afford food and possibly college in a few years for my kids. So at least while he's not, maybe. I know that the Steam family sharing changed. Well, he's excited to play Wilds, so like I would get Wilds to play it with him, not necessarily because I care so much about the game. I did, baby. Thank you so much. I did. Thank you. So anyways, yeah. So this is Mom's business model. I did. Let's switch back to the Fairbanks model because I feel like you guys haven't seen it a lot. And you should. It's so good. Let me see. I clicked off. Oh, wait. I forgot. Hold on. Real quick. I also, before he got super popular and upped his prices, we got a digital model. So if I play retro games, this is by Michael Lamore. Isn't this so neat? Yeah. So if we play retro styled games, I feel like this also suits if I play something like Stardew Valley. But isn't it beautiful? I love this model so much. I really should use it more often. But I've been very fortunate. I have some very good extra models that I love very much. And so, but like look how responsive it is. Hold on, I forget what the oh yeah, the mom's disappointed face. I can cry. I don't know if there's other. Oh, I forgot I have my apron. Here we go. And then I think 2 is, there it is. We have our frying pan. So I have my apron here. I think that's like the one difference on the Fairbanks model is I don't think I have an apron. But that's it. But I have my apron here. Yeah, we can be all digitized and retro. But yeah, my toggles are apron, disappointed, crying. Because I don't use toggles that much. So, and I wanted to say I had heart eyes, but maybe not. Let me see. Toggle apron, toggle cry, disappointed, toggle pan. Nope, no heart eyes. I guess I didn't get that one. That's fine. I forget. But yeah, no, isn't this fun? It's just a very pretty model. And it's retro, so. And it's done so well. I like it. Yeah. But anyways, okay, so there's that one. I'm going to switch back to the Fairbanks model, though. But when we were playing Doom, which I do need to continue Doom, I'd really like to finish that someday. I'd really like to finish Doom. But we'll have to schedule those. I'll have to figure those out. And then I'm trying to make a Vroid of my original model style, because that's easier with like RKit blend shapes and stuff like that. You can just load those in Unity, and I know how to do that. And so, and then I want to learn how to convert Vroids to VR chat models so that we can do maybe some VR chat content in the near future. Which again, that's also why I have the, for my throne, the Sony mocap things. We have it 33% funded. So maybe we need to do a donathon to try to get that fully funded so Mom can do some VR chat with you guys. I think that would be fun. Because I have a VR chat model I won a contest a while back. And so I had a Vroid It's not perfect, but it's a good looking Vroid. I think it's very cute. And so I do have a mom VR chat model, but I would like to make my own, and I'd like to add things like dances and more options. I want to learn how to do all of that. Or at the very least, if I can get the proper Vroid up, or maybe even commission a proper like actual like VR chat style VR chat model. I did see someone that I admire their work. They did our kit blend shapes on a Gumroad head, and it's very pretty, and I thought could fit with mom if I can find it. Let me see. I'll link it in chat so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Mr. Sauce did it. And okay, here's the link. Copy link. So maybe eventually I could get a proper VR chat of mom, because I really like the model that they have. I think it's very pretty. So
Where is he?
I thought you were in the living room.
Alex asked me to go out there with their
Names first of all, and then can you please go find him? My mic is live. You need to tell me if you're going to start. This is why my 14-year-old can't do content. He doesn't understand privacy. Yeah, 3D model of mom. So we're going to try to make one that looks more accurately like my original model, which I guess I can put that back up. Oh. See, this was a free model off of Booth. There's no mouth. You want to know why? Because Comey doesn't communicate. Which is a funny idea, and I might make a Comey can't communicate style mom if I ever like lose my voice or something. Yeah. Bird. What's bird? Let me see. What's bird? What are you? Oh, it's broken. Okay, that's fine. The table. It's broken. Oh wait, no, I don't want to be the cat. No. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, I got this one also for free. So we can be a Junimo if we ever play Stardew Valley again. That was free on Booth as well, so. Let's go back. Oh no, I mean, that's the whole point of I've watched the show. It's the whole point is she's trying to learn how to communicate. I know. She learns how to communicate. It's fine. I need to actually set toggles to just set me at the appropriate size for stream. That's a project for tomorrow, mom. Yeah, there's so many great. That's the thing. So it's like the idea that people can't, that people have to use AI, and it's like, are you kidding me? That like you can get a great model for like $15. You don't need the custom model, and you've got like a top of the line model, with the Suica model if you're femme presenting, and the mask model that I retweeted on Twitter is just the same quality. You know what I mean? So like there are really great options out there. So when people are like, well, I can't afford it, so I need to use AI. No, you don't. You do not need to use AI. That's not even true. All right, guys, I do need to go take care of the little one. It is well past lunchtime, so I've got to go do that. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me and chatting with me today. I'm going to see if any of my friends are on. Let me refresh the page. Don't go anywhere. Let's raid. Go say hello.
Got through the gate and went to her room.
Okay. Okay, well, let me finish up. Debut day 2 for, or debut day continuing for Apollo. Let's go raid her and say hello. Also, I feel like, because I am following Mother V3 after I learned who she was, but I feel like that's just inappropriate for me to ever raid her. Because I feel like that would be basically like me trying to be like, hey, look, I'm a mom too. Hey, your audience, look, it's another mom VTuber. So I will never do that. But let's go say hi to Apollo. She's still celebrating a new outfit debut. She's a sweet bean. I like her a lot. And I hope you guys like her too. And I don't know when I'll be able to stream again. I will let you guys know. Generally speaking, it'll be around the same time though. And hopefully the baby will get back on a regular schedule so that we can properly have a little bit of time to stream. If I can get 2-hour streams in every once in a while, that's my goal. But I love you all very, very much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and I will hopefully see you either tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully. All right, everyone take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time, okay? All right, bye-bye.